That's it, lending a hand.
Keep your eyes open. Got you.
Excuse me. Won't you, please? Yes, you're not hearing voices. Yes, I am asking you for your help. Oh my. Yes. Yes. Up here. Are you going to help me down? That is something I'd be happy to share with you. Once I am no longer hanging upside down like an animal. No offense to bats, sloths, and monkeys, of course. It's quite hard for me to remember. Must be all the blood flowing down to the top of my head. On account of me, you know, hanging upside down. Wonderful. Wonderful. Simply untangle my foot, and I shall gracefully drop to the floor below. Just let me count down first. On 1, 3, 2, 1. No! As far as holidays go, that was not to my liking. I don't see myself hanging from another sign anytime soon. A pleasure to meet you. I am Arthur Mountbatten. And what do I call my one and only savior? I just told you. I'm Arthur Mountbatten. Though I presume you're more curious as to why I was hanging off that sign. You see, I am a tithe collector for the government in Westminster. It is a title and a position that was foisted upon me against my will. I was tasked with telling the Roundels that their tax had been retroactively increased by 5%, and that they were to promptly pay me the difference. Fortunately, my visible distaste for the work and my repeated pleas for empathy didn't stop the Roundels from stringing me up on their side. A sentiment I agree with. I might even say it was purposely unfair, but that is not a matter for us to focus on. If anything, I believe that this encounter is a sign that I should leave behind all this talk of taxes and accompany you through the wastes. What do you say? We could be quite the pair. I'm quite skilled at data entry, archiving, organizing. Oh, you mean what can I do in terms of defending myself? Well, I do have my trusty Webley. It has been in the family for decades. Never missed. Of course, I really fire it. Our world is filled with wonders and terrors. It helps to have someone who can help you properly react to them. And face the disgrace of further failure? Please. I have no interest in discovering what lies at the bottom of this particular barrel. I'd rather avoid another go at the Roundels, if possible. God knows what other things they'd hang me by. Capital. Ah, but I see that you already have a companion. Pardon me, but I have no desire to fight for your attention. If you ever find yourself in need of an additional, I'll be here. Judging by the look in your eyes, It seems like you want us to depart. Finally. Onwards and forwards. We Mountbattens pride ourselves in fair trade. I think someone just yelled at me. I wish I understood their accent.
What? You're dead.
Let's on guard. Do they have good socks? I'm dying for a better pair. Every altercation I've had in my life, that was the most terrifying. Not to interrupt your regularly scheduled wandering, but keep an eye out. And to think, there are stenches so dreadful, even ghouls can smell them. Remember, aim for the head, 5 rounds ready. Tally-ho!
Mind the gap and all that.
You ought to do something about that hair.
Right, let's sort the buyers from the spires, the needy from the greedy, and those who trust me from the ones who don't. Because if you can't see value here today, you're not up here shopping, you're up here shoplifting. You see these goods? Never seen daylight, moonlight, Israelites, fanny by the gaslight. Take a bag, come on, take a bag. I took a bag home last night, cost me a lot more than £10, I can tell you. Anyone like jewellery? Look at that one there, handmade in Italy, hand stolen in Stepney. It's as long as my arm, I wish it was as long as something else. Don't think because these boxes are sealed up, they're empty. The only man who sells empty boxes is the Undertaker. By the look of some of you lot here today, I'd make more money with my measuring tape. Here, one price, £10.
Now you take more risks.
So what'll it be, Squire? Now, if you're about to ask me what happened, don't bother, mate. I ain't got a Scooby. 1 minute I'm flying at 30k, next I'm pie and mash. Know what I mean? I am speaking English, wanker. Do you speak it? I'll make sure to speak slow for you. I represent the governor, Mr. Tenpenny. The gov's got everything, and if he ain't got it, he don't want it. Now, I'm in a sticky wicket because this masterstroke of a landing was done by our pilot, who, as you can see, ain't much of a talker no more since she's brown bread. Know what I mean? Silver lining, though, this makes the situation under my employ. Which, lucky for you, me old China, means the merch is going to be coming off the back of the lorry for just a cheeky couple of quid. Okay? So what'll it be, Squire? Treat the wife, treat somebody else's wife. It's a lot more fun if you don't get caught.
Something feels strange. not violence. At the sun. It used to be periwinkle, I'm sure of it.
Took a step back and I shot them. Right there. You didn't even see it coming.
Oi, mate, remember that thing you did? Well, every time I have a cuppa, it seems something else is missing off my manifest. You fancy being a darling and going and getting it for me?
You're on the mend, and this radio station is brassy.
Oh, yeah, that's pucker, mate. I'm really chuffed. Thanks for doing this. Here's your wonga.
Here's me shitting for the courthouse. Fleet Street barbers are inviting
So
you
what'll
for
it
the
be,
best haircut in
Squire?
town. It's